Mud swallowed their boots at every step. For almost a month now, Anarius and the Legion of the Worm had scoured Sector L7A for signs of Glaston's munitions. They had long since passed the final landmark called out by the intel recovered from the demon-infested ruins weeks ago. Fear of returning to their infernal patrons empty-handed pushed them deeper and deeper into no man's land, in desperate search of their prize. Rations were down to stale biscuits and rust-tainted water. The men did not speak as they marched, a dreadful realization beginning to sink in. They were chasing a ghost, and were going to die lost and forgotten. Breaking camp to consult the maps yet again, Anarius was interrupted by his comm specialist with an urgent report. They had been picking up an unusual signal on the radio, a looped message hidden in a sea of static. The speaker claimed to be Libwen Shellseeker, prophet of the final salvo and a surviving member of the Congregation of the Steel Nephilim. The rest of the message was encoded in a strange cipher, but Anarius' intel listed the Steel Nephilim as the original defenders of Glaston's before it was overrun. Perhaps this was the lead they needed, the answer to their dark prayers. Even if it meant chasing the echoes of a madman further into uncharted territory, at least now they had a direction to march. The signal seemed to be coming from a communications array not far from the warband's current position. They would go to the source, secure the tower, and decipher the Mad Prophet's signal. The hunt for Glaston's Depot is proudly sponsored by Factory Fortress and the Baron of Dice. Factory Fortress are the folks who are responsible for creating this amazing game that we call Trench Crusade. If you're interested and want to get involved, you can currently find all the rules online for free at trenchcrusade.com, and you can also order the official models through MyMiniFactory. The Baron of Dice is the maker of high-quality dice that you know and love, who also creates the official Trench Crusade dice. From Trench Pilgrims to Heretic Legions, the Baron has you covered, and he also has these sweet blood and blessing markers to help keep track of your games in style. Be sure to use code TITANS to get 5% off your next order. A big thank you once again to both Factory Fortress and the Baron of Dice for sponsoring today's episode. For today's mission, both warbands will be fighting over a communications array and attempting to isolate the Mad Prophet's signal using abandoned radio frequency packs scavenged from the battlefield. Each player has 3 RF packs that they can assign to members of their warband before deployment. During the game, a model with one of these packs can try to connect the signal for a victory point by performing an action check. If successful, the pack is switched to on, and the model begins listening in on the transmission for clues. If they can manage to stay in control of the pack until the end of the round, they'll score an additional victory point. The Mad Prophet signal is elusive, however, and the equipment used to capture it is temperamental. Models with RF packs will need to constantly move around as they search for better reception, and will gain bonuses to action checks if they are elevated, outside of cover, or within 8 inches of the central communication tower. These bonuses do stack. Here is the list of glorious deeds that can be scored during this mission. At the end of 4 turns, the player with the most victory points has mastered the communications array and wins the game. As a bonus, the winner of this mission will be awarded a special one-time boon to use in the epic finale of the hunt for Glaston's Depot. Be sure to catch the post-game for this mission as well, as players will use the victory points they earned as currency to try and decipher the Mad Prophet signal, advancing their narrative for their warband and bringing them closer to St. Glaston's munitions. Hey everyone, it's Adrian back again with the Legion of the Worm, ready for my second campaign game of Trench Crusade. Now, the last game we did technically win. We found some coordinates leading us towards the Mad Prophet's location, but now we're gonna have to fight through these Trench Pilgrims to get to the signal. I, of course, have my leader, Anarius the Unbound. He did have to go back and reinforce and regroup because we took such heavy losses from the first game. So we have a little bit less than I would have liked, but hey, we're still moving forward, diving deeper into the trenches. He has the new Assassinate skill, which is going to make me even better at attacking enemies that have not activated yet. He's equipped with an auto shotgun and a club and sword. Samuel the Twiceborn was mortally wounded last time, but did manage to survive. However, he does suffer from expensive treatment. This is a scar where I have to pay every single time I want to deploy him to the battlefield. He did, however, pick up the parry skill, so he's going to be harder to hit in melee as well as shooting. And we have Nestorius the Chorister, of course, returning once again with Trench Shield, Standard Armor, and Sacrificial Blade. Endora the Hollow, my artillery witch, was rewarded for her great deeds in the last game and has now become an elite, meaning she's going to be tougher to kill and easier to keep alive in my warband. She's equipped with Standard Armor. Now, our Warwolf was also left dying in the mud and unfortunately did not survive the post-game progression, and so we have a new Warwolf We shall not name it until it survives the day. And we have a Heretic Trooper with gas grenade, pistol, and an instrument leading us onto the charge into battle. Willem is our wretched scum of the earth, minimally equipped wretch here. And we have an anointed, newly joined to our ranks with a blessed held lead to destroy our enemies. That's my list for today, the Legion of the Worm taking on the Trench Pilgrims.
The congregation of the Steel Nephilim marches ever deeper into no man's land in search of Glaston's depot, and maybe, just maybe, their own redemption. First walks the war prophet Cassandra the Doomspeaker. She delivers prophesied death through the cold eye of a sniper rifle. Her targets don't die by chance, it is all foretold. Close behind, shadowed her Castigator, Diedrich Kane, plagued by paranoia, but fueled by zeal. He wields the thunderous punt gun. Every round is a sermon of lead, fired with scrupulous precision. Then cometh the hammer Quiet Klaus, the communicant, a silent storm of faith and fury. Every swing of his anti-tank hammer is a prayer, and every impact divine punishment. The Iron Shepherd follows. A walking anchorite shrine hums with machine prayer. It offers absolution for those who seek it, or delivers it with crushing force to those who don't. In chains of penance walks the prisoner, the captured Azeb. His path of redemption lies upon the Catherine wheel, if he lives to reach it. Sister Erebith of the Obsidian Choir joins the bloody chorus. She sings with the steel scourge and war cries, preaching pain across the front lines. And then marches the Pilgrims. Serpentius, bearer of the sacred bell, toiling their march through ruin and ash. Pietis, shotgun and shield in hand, the spear point of their advance. And newly added, Chastitus, flamethrower in hand, the torchbearer of holy purification. And last, summoned by whispers of glory, the mercenary joins them. They call him Flimsy Steve, but in the trenches, he is known as the Underground Sound. A communicant anti-tank hunter armed with a blessed anti-material rifle. He delivers high-caliber hymns with a merciless rhythm, and as they say down below, Underground Sound is bound to get around. They don't seek conquest, they seek atonement through attrition, and their gospel is written in ash and lead. They are the congregation of the Steel Nephilim.
All right, Shane, it's our turn. First matchup between us in the campaign. I'm seeking out, of course, these signals that are going to help lead us eventually to the compound. What are you doing here today?
We are here trying to find the signals to also find the compound. It is because we kind of forgot where it was after we left. So we heard that like Father Libran's alive. Mm-hmm. We're trying to like call him and be like, hey, where are you at?
Well, after we find him and decode the signal, he's not going to be alive for much longer. So you don't have to worry about that. You ready to get into it?
Oh, I'm so ready.
All right, let's do this thing. Now, we've already deployed. I did finish first, which means I can determine who goes first, and today it's going to be me. Let's get into it. Now, I already knew I was going to go first, so we're going to start off with the artillery witch. She's been positioned so that she can move onto this elevated ground here, and we're going to try to take a pot shot at your now elite anchorite shrine.
Yeah, he just became a person.
We're going to go ahead and now shoot the artillery witch at the shrine. Of course, we are ignoring long distance. We're ignoring cover. We're also don't caring about elevation. So just a straight 7. Let's go. Oh, that is an 8. Beautiful.
So direct hit?
Direct hit. So with a direct hit, we do get an extra dice. We're first trying to kill the Azeb on the wheel. So just again, looking for a 9 here. Let's go. Oh, barely.
That is just exactly what you needed.
I'll take it.
I hope you repented before you died.
And then finally, we'll blow you back D3 inches. We're going to say just straight back away. Let's see it. Huh. Oh, big 3.
Okay. On my turn, I'm going to activate my Trench Pilgrim with the bell, who also is carrying the radio.
Oh, nice.
So we are going to try to get to the ladder and then dash up it to try to activate, try to get some early points before you come out and kill me. Going for the dash.
Looking for a 7. Hey.
Just barely get it.
Musician paid off. We love it.
All right. So after dashing up the ladder, I'm going to try to, turn on the RF pack. So how many dice do I get for that?
So we've got two dice base. We have a rolling for a 7 here. You are going to be elevated, so +1 dice there. You're also not touching cover, so you get an additional +1. So we're looking at 4 dice for a 7.
You get 7 on 4 dice.
Come on, big money.
And we get it. Thank God we got those extra dice.
Amazing. So you'll complete the signal, get a point.
All right, sounds good to me. Back to you.
Next up, we're going to activate the Werewolf. I need to spread out before this punt gun shoots. So we're just moving them up the field. We'll try to dash, get situated. Now we're going to go ahead and dash with +2 dice as a wolf. Let's go. Oh, love it.
You barely made it. All right, I'm gonna go for scoring early and try to get some glorious deeds while I'm at it. That I'm gonna go move my Trench Pilgrim towards the tower to try to bring the noise. Because I'm within 8 inches of the tower, it also boosts my signal, so that's an additional dice. And I also get 1 for being outside, not touching anything, having a nice clear signal. So I need a 7 on 4 dice.
Can you do it?
Hey, we turned it on again.
Beep, beep, beep. That's glorious deed.
That's another glorious deed. All the glory.
Chorister's up next. We're just going to go ahead and move down this here trench and try to activate our RF signal. We're outside of cover, so rolling on 3 dice. Can we get a 7? Huh! Yeah, signal connected.
For my turn, I'm gonna move my War Priest to the 2nd floor. Now from the 2nd story building, I'm gonna use her newly acquired sniper rifle to try to snipe out your artillerist before she fires back at me. She gets +2 base. Because she's in an elevated position, she also gets additional 1. And the sniper rifle also has a +1 to itself. So that's gonna be a 6 total dice.
Pretty spicy. Can you do it? Oh, this is great!
Wasn't even gonna make it in, but it's still box cards, which
Love
is the sniper's special ability to go for a headshot.
Amazing.
Which will give me extra damage dice now.
Oh, this is a scary shot. A lot of dice going in.
Yep. Critical strike. Is the sniper has the critical one, so it's an extra dice, and because I crit, that's it. So 4 dice, and ignores cover.
Looking for a 9. Oh! It just ices
I think
her.
I just exploded her head.
No! So I want to get Anarius, my priest, out, but we might need a little doot-doot help here. So we're going to bring over our Heretic Trooper. Looking for a dash with the musician, so 7. Hey!
The Anchorite has to see some action, so he's got to run up. And he's got a lot longer to go, so he's going to be trudging across the battlefield. So we're going to move him up. All right, he's not doing anything, so we're going to dash as well. Dash in. Oh, we get a super dash.
The wheels!
The wheels are turning.
Death Commando is going to go next. We did set him up in the middle expressly to go for the Bring the Noise glory. So let's go ahead and roll it. +1 for being within 8 of the tower. Looking for a 7. Hiya! Oh! We can do it too, Shayne.
First, I'm just going to move the communicant up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move stuff up so you have stuff to choose. Then he's going to dash. Hey, get it?
My brand new anointed, activating him, moving on up. Dashing with extra dice from our musician. Nice.
My paranoid Castigator is going to move up and shoot the wolf with his punt gun. The Castigator, he may be more paranoid, but did make him a bit better shot. From last game, I got the range proficiency, so that's a +1 or a dice extra to hitting. He's now, so that makes him base 2, so I'm rolling 4 dice, trying to hit.
Whoa.
And he'll critically strike.
He's guided by God.
The wheels just keep on turning. The Castigator's punt gun gets him +1 dice to the injury result, and I did get a critical strike, so I do get an extra dice for 4 dice. Let's go, trying to injure, but you are -3 because of your armor.
You need another boxcars.
Oh,
not
that's
so much.
not great.
It's gonna be what, a 6 down to a 3.
Ooh.
So just Bloodmarker.
Okay.
This is our new wretch since we lost the last one. This is Willem.
Did you have to sell him for drugs?
I did actually, yeah.
Oh my god.
That was one from our battle scar because some of us didn't roll so well. So we're just moving him up and then we're gonna try dash. Dashing on a 7. Oh, that's wretches.
We are going to move the Trench Pilgrim up. He's going to activate his RF pack, and we're going to try for the last glory of activating all 3 of the RF packs in the same turn. Just out in the open, 6 inches away from everyone else. So on 3 dice.
Let's see it. Oh,
and
no!
he'll activate it. Glory be to the Trench Pilgrims.
The beacons are lit. All right, I'm tired of you getting all the glory, so we're going to try to get one and hopefully kill your Flamer Pilgrim.
Oh no.
So we're going to go with Anarius himself, moving.
Dashing on 3.
Dashing on 3. Doot doot. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Risky, always risky. We're going to go ahead and move. So we're within shotgun range. 5 dice. Let's see it. Huh. Oh, it's not a crit, but it's an 11. Now we are long range with a shotgun, so we have extra dice. Pick the lowest. Hoo-yah. Oh, that's not going to...
Yeah,
that's
forget
just going to
my
be a
armor.
Bloodmarker.
Okay.
We're now going to activate the RF pack. We get 2 bonuses, so here we go. Love it.
All right, it's turned on.
The beacons are once again lit.
If you're going to shoot at me, I'm going to shoot at you with bigger guns. My newly recruited flimsy Steve, with my communicant with the giant anti-tank rifle, is going to fire at Anarius.
Ah, he's not a tank. You don't have to worry about it. It's fine.
Anti-tank rifle, go.
What?
Okay. All right, so I'll hit. +1 dice to injure, and I'm ignoring a rifle because I'm firing the nails of martyrs.
Oh, so straight through the armor. Let's see it.
All right, so 8.
Nice. So it is going to be a Bloodmarker.
Yep, and you're knocked down. Last but not least, I'm going to move my Cinematic Nun up to get within range of my Bell Ringer, so then I can dash forward and get into your lines.
Cool.
All right, the Cinematic Nuns get +1 to dash natively, but I'm also within range of the Bell Ringer, so I get another one. So 4 dice to just try to dash. And we're dashing.
That'll do it.
Adrian, with that, we're at the end of the turn, and let's score it up.
Absolutely. So what happens now is we get points for each of the transmitters that we're hanging on to. You get 1 point for each. You get an extra point if that transmitter is within 8 of the tower. So for me, for example, I have 2, 2, and 1 point, giving me 5 more on the mission. What about you?
All right, I'm just trailing behind you with a total of 7 points because I have all 3 of my transmitters on, and then I get 1 for having one within 8 of the tower.
Ooh, it's close. So I've lost my witch, but we are up on points a little bit.
Yeah, points win wars, but we'll see if I can do all the scoring if I just kill all your guys.
Oh, it's on, baby.
Yep.
So the transmitter is going to go ahead and reset, turn off, and it's up to us to set them off again. Going into turn 2, I get the first activation, and we're going to start with the Werewolf. I think we see a nice, tasty beacon. We're going to jump out. Try to take it from me. Here's the charge. We move quite quickly. Let's go for it. Huh! Oh, nice.
That's going to be an 11-inch move.
So we're moving right on in. Wacha! Take a chomp. Starting off with the Chain Maw, which is a no-handed weapon, by the way, because it's his face. We've got a grand total of 5 dice. Let's go! Okay. All right, we got a hit. This one is going to ignore an armor, and we get an extra dice on the injury. Come on, let's go. Oh, it's a 9. We'll kill him.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
So now we killed him in melee, so we automatically take the RF pack, which is nice. And the plan is to just scurry away with it.
Wait, so you can just kill me and then run away?
This is my favorite thing about the Werewolf. He's great at these kind of lightning assaults. So we're going to dash with +2 dice. Even I can't fail this. Oh, moving him back. We're not going to touch the cover because I actually want to try to go ahead and activate the RF. So let's see.
Oh, so you're able to just kill my guy, steal my RF pack, and then you're going to activate it. And if you do that, you're on my side of the board, so that just gives you glory.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
We're going to say this dog is a legend. Let's go! Yeah, we got it.
You just barely got it, okay. On my turn, my Trench Pilgrim that's a musician is going to move down, dash, and then get centralized so that everyone can hear his like ring-a-ding-ding. Dash in on 3 because he's a musician.
Hup, hup.
So unfortunately, I was not able to get the dash, which ends my turn. I'm not able to activate the RF pack.
There's a lot of movement I need to do, so we're going to bring up our musician. Dashing on 3. Hup. Nice.
It must be nice. Adrian, imagine this.
No.
My communicant ejects the shell out of his giant bolt-action rifle of his anti-material, loads in another nail of a martyr as he slowly lifts it to take aim at Anarius, who he knocked flat on his back.
In combat of the fire team, so we're just going to swing into your anchorite. So it's going to be 4 dice. There's no blood tokens on me, so you can't modify this in any way.
Where he's going to try to finish him off.
I hate this. +1 to injury dice. Oh, let's see it.
So the communicant shooting into Anarius is that he is natively +1 to hit.
Nice.
Unfortunately, the shot goes wide and I miss, and somehow you get to live another day.
You know what? I'll take it. Now I have a bit of a kerfuffle here with all of these different transmitters next to each other. So we're going to activate the Death Commando. We're going to try to do a bunch of stuff. First, starting with the dash, then tossing some gas grenades, then charging. It's going to be beautiful, Shane. You're going to love it.
Yeah, this is like 6 actions, isn't it?
Unless I fail this first one.
Yep.
Dashing on 3 dice. Let's go. Oh, so far so good.
How come you get to pass your dashes?
Now, Quiet Klaus is immune to gas, unfortunately. So we're going to go for the anchorite. We have a +1. Let's see it. Come on, let's go. 07.
Yeah,
okay.
you just hit.
Okay.
That's all you need, though.
Fair enough. Now we have a -1 on the injury dice. So we have about 3 dice, dropping the highest.
Okay.
Come on.
But at least you ignore armor.
Right?
Oh, no.
We're dropping the 4. Takes us to a 2. So it'll just be 1 blood and another blood because it is a gas weapon. Next up, we're going to go ahead and try to charge the Stigmatic Nun. I think we made it.
Okay.
Oh, let's go, Shane. It's on. Now the hope is I can kill her and then use the Tartar's Claws to move away and then activate the beacon.
Really, all that in one turn.
If we're lucky.
That's crazy. All right, let's go.
Death Commando, we got 4 dice with the first claw. Let's do this thing. Hup, hup. Looking for a 7. Oh, very nice.
Yep,
It is
so
9.
you'll hit me.
You have our standard armor, so we're looking for a 10. Come on. Big money.
7 down to a 6, so that's a Bloodmarker.
Yep, and not knocked down because the armor. It's nice.
Yeah, which is good for me because a Stigmatic Nun can then turn Bloodmarkers into blessings. But that'll be later.
All right, we're giving you the 1-2 punch. Here's the second claw, ignoring the offhand penalty. Huh! Oh, well, not so much there.
Yeah.
Now, we aren't able to get outside of 6 of your beacon here, so which means if I want to do the action, it'll be at a -1. I think I'm going to do it, because it'll give me a point. Now, it could give you another point, because it'll already be turned on. So we've got 2 base. We are not in cover, because we're on top of it, and we are next to the tower. So here we go. Looking for a 7. Hoo-yah! Nice.
Hey, you'll get it.
Love it. The hunt for Glaston's Depot is proudly sponsored by Factory Fortress and the Baron of Dice. Factory Fortress are the folks who are responsible for creating this amazing game that we call Trench Crusade. If you're interested and want to get involved, you can currently find all the rules online for free at trenchcrusade.com, and you can also order the official models through MyMiniFactory. The Baron of Dice is the maker of high-quality dice that you know and love, who also creates the official Trench Crusade dice. From Trench Pilgrims to Heretic Legions, the Baron has you covered. And he also has these sweet blood and blessing markers to help keep track of your games in style. Be sure to use code TITANS to get 5% off your next order. A big thank you once again to both Factory Fortress and the Baron of Dice for sponsoring today's episode.
Diedrich Kane, the Castigator, is going to move up and try to finish off Inarius by making him a big bloody mess of an explosion and also hit your other guy standing in the middle. All right, with the punt gun at long range, that's going to be 4 dice.
Sick. Oh, good,
All right,
good.
and so I'll hit, which will also hit everyone within 3 inches as well.
Oh, I hate that.
I'm going to spend the blood token that you have him, and he's on his back already. So that's going to be plus 2 dice for a total of 5 dice here.
All right,
trying to finish him off.
Let's go, Inarius. Come on.
Oh, even though you have armor, that will drop him down to 10. That will kill him.
It will take off his tough.
Oh, it's tough, so at least he gets knocked down, but then he'll stand back up again.
You're never going to keep him down.
Yeah, but then he's still down because he just got back up.
Now into the Anointed, my new model, so be gentle.
Yeah.
You've got +1 here, just natively. And then I am going to be a reinforced armor for -2.
Okay.
Let's see it. Come on.
Oh, that
9.
would have killed him, but because of reinforced armor,
It just knocks him down.
down. So yeah, he just gets in the same position that Inarius was.
My boy. So I can take a hint here. I think Inarius needs to get out of dodge. We'll activate him. First, we're
Why
just
will
gonna...
he die?
He's fine, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna get back up. We'll go ahead and move our half movement, so 3 inches. Getting back up, we're gonna go ahead and shoot the Flingmare guy again. So we've got 2 base. We are getting +2 from ourselves. We are, of course, getting +1 to hit with shotgun, and we have Assassinate, which is our skill that we learned in the last mission. So we're rolling 6 dice into your boy.
Oh, that's because he hasn't activated yet.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's a very spicy ability. Let's go. Oh! I did it! Crit!
I like that.
Oh my gosh.
Just like the worst roll, but then a crit. So it doesn't matter.
So true.
So all I have is armor to defend myself.
Love it. We're looking for a 10. It is a positive dice, though.
Oh no. I'm not gonna have anyone to man my RF packs.
No. Now, because I am slowed down, and I need to move 6 inches to be able to activate the RF pack, I need to dash. So first off, we're just gonna move our normal 3. So we'll move 3 like so. And now we'll try to dash. I will get my musician. Do you want to spend any of these 3 blood dice?
Yeah, I really can't have you activating this, and I'm starting to fall behind in points. So I am going to spend 2 of those blood points to reduce yours by 2 dice.
Sounds great.
So negate it, and then I'll switch at -1.
So we'll be at 3 with -. Huh! No! Not us! So the dash fails, which means we, of course, won't move far enough for the beacon, and it was risky anyways. So that's going to be his action.
Quiet Klaus is going to make some noise as he's going to charge your Commando. Just try to get the beacon back.
Go. Making the charge. And that'll do it.
I tried to fail, but Klaus can't, so he's right there. Anti-tank hammer into the Commando. You do have parry, so I am down a dice.
Yes!
Dice, but it won't matter since I'll still hit. So anti-tank hammer ignores armor, and let's go, +1 dice.
Nice!
Oh, that's
Ices
10.
him!
So he just smashes.
Bang!
Klaus goes smash.
It's pretty loud for Quiet Klaus, I'll be honest.
Yep. So killing your guy in melee, he will also pick up the RF gun, and he's got his little like headphones on, he's jamming out. Adrian, Do you know what killed the radio star?
Klaus did.
Yep. So that will be an extra glory.
Nice.
But I also hijacked what's it called, the signal.
Yep.
So that's actually additional one. So Klaus will be getting 2 glory
It's glorious.
for just murdering that guy.
I mean, I think it's pretty epic, honestly. And you'll also, of course, get Bloodmarker for your own ability.
Yeah, the tank hammer explodes. It hurts him, but he's okay with that because he can regenerate them. I think then just last, I want to just dash, just really get him out into your lines.
Sounds great.
All right, we're moving. What you got, Adrian?
I need to speed bump Klaus and your army in general. So we're going to go ahead and activate the Wretch. We're going to move first. And now we're going to play a little tune to dash him. Hup, hup. Hey.
Yeah, he's moving and grooving.
We love it. And we're just going to stand between Klaus and everything that is good and precious to me in this world.
My ninja nun is going to run in, throw her across the wretched, and then I'm going to try to go after your guys. So let's go for the dash.
Hey.
All right. Now she's going to throw her crucifixion ninja star at the wretched, which will hit.
Cool. Flat 7. So knockdown, Bloodmarker.
So unfortunately, I wasn't able to kill the wretch to clear to assassinate the other guy. So we're just going to charge into the wretch.
Cool.
So I'm using the flail to hit your wretched.
See if you can do it. Nice.
Oh man, another critical strike.
Really good.
So since we got another critical strike,
Yep.
all right, the wheels in the sky keep on turning. And so we're going to go into the wretch. And does your wretch have any armor?
No, I didn't, but I remember.
All right, the flail breaks his skull open and splatters it in front of all your other guys.
Goes down. Now when my wretch dies, you do get to pass a blessing to a nearby unit. We're going to put that on Anarius, because I think he's going to need it.
All right, so yeah, you've got blessings, I got blessings, everyone's blessings.
We're all just blessing people. What
Yeah.
do you want? Anointed going next. We're going to get back up, and we're going to try to take out that nun.
Oh no.
Charging! Woo! Yeah! Huh. Anointed, here we go. We're going to get +1. Let's do this thing. Hup, hup. We hit.
Okay, yeah.
We connect. And then we are also +1 on the injury dice. You do have a blessing marker.
I will use it to try to keep my nun alive.
Armor 1, so looking for a 10 to kill. Yeah. 7. Down to 6. Okay. And so you can a blood marker and another blood marker because of fire.
Oh, okay. The War Prophet is going to try to snipe out your musician.
Oh, no.
All right, 5 dice to hit.
Oh, there's that crit.
There's that wonderful crit. 4 dice because I get 2 dice for injuring because of a crit on a sniper, and it also ignores armor now. Oh.
Oh!
Oh my god. All 2s. And then lastly, she'll activate her loudspeakers to try to push my guys forward.
Jeez.
It goes off.
Amazing.
Anchorage Shrine moving towards the werewolf. And my Pilgrim is going to just surge forward.
Final activation with the turn, Chorister. Pretty simple. We're just going to move on up, and because Anarius failed to activate his RF transmitter, we can go ahead and do that with Chorister.
Okay, sounds good.
We are outside of terrain, within 8 of the tower. Can we do a 7? Well,
You can.
We can.
All right. For my last activation of the turn, the Anchorage Shrine, who's now in possession of the RF transmitter, is going to dash and then charge.
Oh, risky bisky.
Yeah, we're just going to go for the big play. We're going to try to just finish you off and worry about points later.
I think I'm going to spend both the blood.
You're going to spend both?
Yeah, because the thing is, like, if you fail a dash, you fail everything. There'll be no action, there'll be no charges, you're done. So
I'm at...
It'll be 4 dice, and take the 2, drop the 2 highest.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go! Come on!
Oh my god.
Oh.
I would have not succeeded on any combination of that dice, so I'm okay with that.
I'll take it. At least, though, now you have no blood, so you're going to be actually even tougher to kill.
Yeah, it's kind of, I was trying to bait you out. It was a
fair.
secret plan.
Oh.
I was only pretending to be dumb.
That's it for the turn. Let's go ahead and score it up. At the moment, I have 1 RF transmitter within 8 of the center for 2 points, and then another one outside of the center for another point. That'll take me to 14.
I only have 1 that I was able to turn on this turn, but at least it's within 8 of the center tower, so that'll just give me 2 points.
To be clear, I turned it on, and then you killed me and took it from me.
Yeah.
You
The
animal.
same thing, yeah. We arrived at the same spot.
With that, we'll get on to turn 3.
All right, so you got first activation.
I do, and I'm going to try to maintain my points lead. It's playing a bit of keep away here. I think first we're going to start with Anointed, swinging onto your Stigmatic Nun. So we've got 3 dice going against the Nun. Let's see what we got. Hoo-yah! Oh, it's a 10.
10, you'll hit.
Love it. So we've got +1 dice natively on the injury for the sword, and we're going to burn both blood dice to try to kill you.
Oh no, there's a chance.
We're looking for a 10 with armor. Hoo-yah! Oh, we got a few 10s in there.
There's a lot of 10s. Oh, so yeah, she goes down. We did.
Next up, we're going to go ahead and just move him back. We're not cowards, but we are going to do that, and we'll try to make sure we're staying outside of 3 of any punt gun shenanigans I have here. Last of all, we're going to try to dash for cover. We've got a little doot-doot musician. Hop up.
Oh, and hang out.
Just kidding, that's it. Back to you.
Okay. My Castigator is going to move up and fire the punt gun. I'm so tired of Inarius. We're going to try to finish him off. So firing the punt gun into Inarius.
Okay.
So I am overcharging this, making it an AoE shot.
Beautiful.
And that will be an 11. I'm going to spend all of my blood to try to finish him off.
I have 3 blood.
You have 3 blood, but you also
Okay.
have a blessing.
Ooh. You know what? I'll spend my 1 blessing to reduce that a little bit. So you're getting net +2.
I need a 10 on 5 dice.
Oh, no problem. You're available. An adios. Goes down.
So there's boom. So it'll splash damage. This is going to be 3 dice.
On the chorister. Oh, 9. Okay.
Do you have any armor?
I have 2 armor, luckily. Takes it down to a 7. So it's just a blood and a knockdown.
Down. And an additional 1 because I do have shrapnel.
How wood. It was all part of the plan, Shayne. We're just scoring points.
Yep.
So we're going to activate our trooper, which is our musician. First, we're going to go ahead and move to the pack. We'll pick it up naturally. We're just going to press the button right away, as fast as we can. So we, of course, are not in cover, and we're within 8 of the center. So
Okay,
we're going to
go
have
ahead.
4 dice. Let's see what we got. Hi-yah! Oh, it's a critical signal.
Yeah.
Everyone hears it. We found it. We're done. We can wrap up here. We're done.
Yeah.
All right. So that's nice. We'll get a point for that.
My next activation will be the communicant with the anti-tank rifle.
Nice.
We're going to move that out and just try to kill the cloister because it has such high armor. We're going to use the anti-armor gun.
Smart.
So the anti-tank rifle gives +1 on damage. I'm going to spend the 2 blood markers and you're knocked down for a total of 6 dice. So we're trying to finish them off.
Come on.
Oh no.
It's 11.
And just explodes. That's just missed.
My chorister.
But I say she doesn't have a head, so I can't shoot the head off.
You know what? Fair's fair, right? It's wolfing time. We're gonna go ahead and activate the werewolf. First, charging the castigator. Let's go. Huh. Nice.
You make it?
All right, 5 dice with the werewolf. Let's go. Oh, it's a crit.
Oh no.
We're ignoring armor. We love it. With the crit, we're gonna have 4 dice, ignoring armor. Can we do it? Oh, we can.
That's 9. That
Perfectly.
will get my guy. Oh, this is why he was paranoid.
Next up, we're gonna go ahead and dash and just get away from this dang anchorite. We got +2 dice. Cocked. Let's go. Hey.
Hey, you get it.
And because he's the bestest boy, we're gonna try to press a button, see what we can do. No cover, so we're gonna go ahead and get a +1 on the button bus. Yeah!
All right. You get to turn it on. The War Prophet sitting in her sniper's nest is going to shoot the Anointed as he's fleeing in the back.
All right, let's see what you got, Shayne.
This is going to be 6 dice because she's still in her sniper's nest.
My gosh. Can you do it? Oh!
Oh, I see it.
Come on, Shayne, you got this.
So it was hit, but no critical strike this time.
I'll take it, I'll take it.
So I will spend the 2 blood tokens to just try to finish him off.
Yep, 4 dice. I do have 2 armor. Can you do it? Oh, 9 down to 7.
Down to 7, knocks him down. Still 1 blood, but on the ground now. I'm just going to move my musician up and press the button. Pressing the button.
Toot toot! Oh, it's a critical
There's
signal!
more criticals.
Let's go!
Klaus is just going to move and then hit the button.
Get those points.
So, at the start of his activation, I remove the blood that is left on him, and so that'll be 4 dice to activate and hit the button.
See what you got. Oh, nice.
All right, so button's turned on, so that'll be another point for me. The last activation is the Anchorite Shrine will just move, and he will press the button.
No, stop it.
Same as always, out in the open, within next to the tower. There, so 4 dice. And you'll go. That hopefully it doesn't smash the button. Imagine trying to hit it with the wheel.
It's one use. Now, before we get to the end of turn step, I am eligible for a morale check. We can see if I rout, my force breaks and runs, or if in face of these incredible odds, we say no problem.
Oh no, I've never wanted to root for you more. because I need you to stay firm and be strong, because if you rout, the game just ends.
Exactly. This is before all the scoring, so you won't get any of these points that you've so graciously accumulated. And let's see.
All right, I believe in you, Adrian.
It's going to be a 7.
Yeah.
Looking for a straight 7. Let's go. Hup, hup.
Oh my God.
I've actually thought
Adrian,
of it for a second.
the one time I need you to actually roll like against me.
I'm sorry. What can I say? That does mean that we do rout, we break. I'll get to at least keep my werewolf alive this time. But that means I will immediately lose the game, even with the points as is. Shayne, good game.
Good game. I killed too much.
Gosh, that was so brutal.
There were so many critical strikes.
Yeah, you absolutely just
Heads
popped off.
exploding everywhere.
I think I didn't respect the crits, and I didn't respect the ways in which I had to deal with some of your armor. So I think that was personally my biggest issue here. I liked what the war dog did, but I think having the wolf in the middle would have been potentially a bit better, especially for dealing with people like Klaus, who was a real problem for me. But really fun game, honestly.
Yeah, it was a really interesting designed mission, because you did have to spend a lot of it. It was risky to even just press the buttons, and you really had to, like, normally you stick to cover, but we had to be out in the open.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, well, if you're out in the open, then I have all these really big, mean guns.
It was so shooty. So
Yeah.
really fun. This was an absolute blast. Thank you for our second game in the campaign. With that, we're going to go ahead and take it to the post game and see who survives, who doesn't, and maybe talk about what they learned. We have a very special episode planned for that. So let's dive on in. Twice now, since embarking on this holy pilgrimage, the Great Deceiver has sought to bar the way. Twice now, Cassandra and her flock had broken the forces of hell, sending the heretics slithering back into the darkness. The Lord was in a wrathful temper, guiding the congregation back to their lost charge. She felt his terrifying grace at her back with every trudging step through the mud. She heard the deafening voice of angels with the crack of every cartridge spent from her rifle. With the enemy scattered to the winds, the congregation of the Steel Nephilim turned their attention to securing the communications array. They would attempt to master this newly built Tower of Battle and decipher the encrypted message that Prophet Libwin Shellseeker had left them. Time was of the essence, though, for while the slaves of hell were defeated, there still remained a chance they had captured enough of the signal to decipher the code for themselves. Who will live and who will die? Who will become horrifically scarred for life? And who will progress and triumph? All this and more will be revealed in the post-game campaign progression. Become a member today to become part of it and check it out. We're going to be trying to decipher the Mad Prophet signal, and we'll see who will win out the day. Thanks so much for joining us for episode 3 of our Trench Crusade campaign. It's been an absolute blast. If you want to see more Trench Crusade content, of course, let us know in the comments below. That's the best way to do this. A big shout out, of course, to the sponsors, Baron of Dice and Factory Fortress themselves. We are absolutely jazzed to have them on board. Look, folks, that's going to do it for us. We'll catch y'all next time on the tabletop. Bye.